Hey buddy, it's Let's Talk Tabletop, and I am your friend Scott. First off, before we get started, I'd like to know how you've been. I really wish you hadn't told me that, in case your whole problem goes to court. I would rather have not known. What's up with me is that it's Halloween. Yes, it's Halloween. It's our second video for the channel. What I love is Etsy. There are unlimited number of different sculptors and 3D designers, all the CAD programmers and all that, for 3D printing and whatnot. So I wanted to bring to your attention, because it's the spooky season, that there are a million different really cool, really creepy miniatures on Etsy. And I am kind of an Etsy fiend because of Brutality. I love, because Brutality has like a lot of like dark themes, like 40K does, or some grimdark sort of nasty stuff, monsters and whatnot, that I wanted to bring some of that to your attention, because not everybody is a Etsy addict like I am and has a complete drawer full of unpainted Etsy models. It's a bit of an addiction, but these are some really cool looking models, so let's dive in. We're talking piles of dead bodies. That's right, 3 of them for $6 is an awesome price, and it's a great way to set the mood for your Chaos people, 40K, Age of Sigmar, any of your nefarious people in any of your games. Now the next one is your standard fare. It's $7. It is a zombie. He is mutated. He's got something all over his head, and he's got a sword sticking through him. I love the idea of depicting the undeadness of these creatures with actually having weapons sticking through them. It's awesome. This one really legitimately creeps me out. If you're a fan of The Exorcist, you're going to love this one. At a hilariously priced $6.66, this floating little girl is going to absolutely traumatize your tabletop. And obviously she wouldn't be moving a lot, but if she could be like a stationary enemy that affects the whole board, or you've got to run in to stop her, and there's so many opportunities you can do with a stationary enemy, so don't let that hold you back. The next one I have for you is the Flesh Colossus. Whether it's D&D, or it's 40K, or any narrative you want to do, like a Cthulhu horror, he would do fantastic. You can see that his organs and his muscles and bones are sticking through his like shredded skin, and I love that his mouth opens in multiple parts, similar to like a predator or whatever. It's great. This guy is a true behemoth. $27. He's got a lot of the elements I've already spoken about. He's got a lot of body horror, missing his head, got a mouth in his stomach, multiple arms, just a lot of strangeness. Not only does he have weapons sticking out of him, which is an aspect I always love in miniatures, it is so heavy metal. Sometimes you just want a giant monster. And this next one definitely fits the bill. It's fat, it's lumpy, it's monstrous, it's got a super long tongue, and it's trying to eat a dude. Not to mention it's got 4 arms. I love everything about it. It gives me like a swamp hag sort of feel to it, and it's really creepy, I think. Speaking of creatures from the swamp, what even is this thing? It is a monster with tons of eyes, a strange mouth, giant claws. It's in the swamp. It is so neat looking, and I really like it. It's familiar yet different. You really can't identify what it is, and it's super creepy. There shouldn't be any question at all why this one is so high up on the list. I love the multiple arms, I love the lanterns, I love that you can't see its face. You're just, the whole time you're looking at it wondering, what is this thing? It looks like some sort of dark god that you've uncovered, and this would make an awesome centerpiece for a warband. I think it just screams boss battle, and it's really creepy. When it comes to body horror, some of these miniatures have you covered. Could someone please tell me what this thing is? It's like a lumpy fetus morphed into some sort of globule form, and I don't even want to know what's coming out of its stomach. Is that intestines? Is that feces? I don't know, but I love everything about it because it is creepy as all get out. I actually had to take 2 pictures of this because it's so darn weird. I think you'll also be surprised to know that according to their site, it's 4 inches tall. This is no fetus. This is a giant monster that's just deformed. There's just something creepy about little girls in nightgowns. Am I right? The Ring, Poltergeist, Exorcist. There's a lot of them. This may not be as weird as some of the stuff on this list, and it's a little more conventionally creepy, but nothing will ever creep me out more than a little girl crab walking while possessed. It's one of those things, man. I guess that's my trigger. And I love it so much. I could definitely break her off the stair base, though. I don't like the fact that she's got stairs permanently next to her. I would probably cut her off that base, But do you know how freaky that would be to have as your warband is a bunch of little scuttling girls in nightgowns? No thanks, but you know what? I still love it. Wait a second, you're still here? You made it to the end of the video, to the super secret section of it, because a lot of people don't finish videos, I've found. Anyway, thank you for getting this far, and thank you for watching. If you could give it a like, a subscribe, ring the bell, whatever they say, please do all of those things. You can also reach me at letstalktabletopscott@gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, whatever, or you can comment in the comments section, and I would love to hear from you. I love to talk to everybody, and this is going to be a super friendly, casual channel. So let me know if you plan on getting any of these, because a lot of them are very reasonably priced, and they're all creepy. They're the creepiest ones I could find on Etsy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next Monday.